All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. Hunter Jordan Stout looks ready for that opening kick. And we're off from Baltimore. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
First down throw by Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Stroud off of play action. Goes out of the pocket quick. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18.
Stroud from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 18.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant is closed.
A 38-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we're going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. There he goes, right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And he sent a man in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. Go right side. Dale has it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action with Stroud. One's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
First and 10, around to Mixon. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Hey, uno more. 18. What's that?
From the 28. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Man in motion here. Stroud now on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after the second interception of the season.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
180. Sit hot. 180.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
Return it. Hey, sit hot. Sit hot. Hey, hey.
From the 29. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Running once more with Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over first and 10
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
On the quick, right?
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. That's the end of one here. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you're throwing in coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this. Running for it, Mixon. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
I love watching those running backs do their drill, especially in practice where they just keep those legs churning. They keep those legs moving for situations just like that one.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
All right.
Stroud. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum and build on this lead.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lamar now from the gun. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Lead from the pistol, it's Mixon. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. On the ground again with Mixon. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Stroud off the play fake. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And it sets up 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Tony.
Motioning left is their running back. It's Mixon on 2nd down. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
I'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They're down from the gun. Stroud. Ravens slip it in, and they bring him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Throwing again is Lamar. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down.
Hey, middle. Change it.
Here's Jackson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Andrews has it, working downfield. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the gun, a run for Henry. They get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Jackson throwing here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Report! Set up!
Jackson looking to throw. This throw is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which moves his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Henry will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that.
And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. So, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Jackson to throw it. He's got it. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Now Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get more points to end a lopsided first half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Forced out to his right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
This is a time with the communication upstairs from the booth cake down to the field. It starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Report.
Looking to throw, Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
You are out, sit on. Sit on. Sit up. Hey, middle.
Play fake, Jackson. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. South.
Out of the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Past midfield to the 45. And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready.
Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready.
Now here's Lamar. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on third and long. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10. Running left is Mixon. And he's out the clear. Jackson, touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
6-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Middle. Right. 180.
Now it's Jackson. Walker hauls it in. And he'll work this one up to the 28. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for 3rd down.
Right. 180. Nice shot.
Here's Lamar. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the 1st. Into the hands of Walker. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field.
Sit on. 180. What is it on? You change it. Sit on.
Lamar now from the gun. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. It in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
All right.
Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Putting a receiver in motion. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Grab the throw on first down. Off by Jair Alexander. So as it tends to do, roughing the passer comes at the worst time possible for this defense. That interception goes away.
Yeah, and that is such a lonely place as you finally hit the quarterback, but you look next to you, you see the penalty flag, and you know right away. And then to see your buddy on the other end get a pick nullified, that's a lose-lose situation.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. And off here to Mixon. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
On the quick, right?
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. They've got a man in motion. Here's second and 14. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, how do you make that throw? And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
18. What's up?
Stroud going to go on fourth down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Hey, drops happen. It's a part of the game. But unfortunately, that's an opportunity he and his offense can't get back. 6 points that literally went right off his hands.
180. Sit hard. 180. Sit hard.
The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented the big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
180. Sit hard. 180. Finish shot. Sit hard.
Now it's a bootleg for him. He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. Into the hands of Pickett. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. George Pickens the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Texans 10.
Stout all set to send this one away. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Kirk on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Look the hot. Oh, hey.
From the gun, Stroud. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Stroud's pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Henry. Powering across for the touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, Brock.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those forces before they find pay dirt.
out, all set to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
Here we go.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Chased out to his right. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Second and 10, still at the 28.
All right.
A give to Mixon up the middle. He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Offense up to the line fast.
Down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Going on third down, Stroud. Got his man, this is Noel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. To the air, Stroud. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Stroud to throw again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
19 seconds. All right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They're set up at the 35 now.
118.
Stroud from the pistol. Oh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, what's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Another try following the sack. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go. Wait. Hey, uno more.
Now it's Stroud. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
18, what's up?
First down throw by Stroud. Throw right side. Dell has it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go. Look the hot. 18. Why Tony?
Here's Stroud now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Looking to throw, Stroud. Will finding his back, Nixon. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And those are the hurry-up offense here. Running back sent in motion left. Third down, Nixon gets it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Let's go. Hey, stop. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. Near the goal line. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! The 2-point try does not work out, and I'm not sure this flag is going to save him either. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Got to say, Brock, a little bit surprising. Kicker still on the sideline. They are going to try for 2 again, this time from the 12-yard line.
18. What's that?
Surprise here. They're running for it. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game. Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
To what? Nice shot.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Lamar off the play fake. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 18.
Back to throw, Stroud. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. He's hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now they face second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
18. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes out to the left. Collins got it left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Working quickly here. They're going to throw it on third and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. And really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
19 Texans. 18.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Henry. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there.